Welcome to my class. This is Dr. Princey Francis. Today's topic is very simple, that is surrender of shares. We already studied forfeiture of share. Forfeiture of share is cancellation of share by the company. Then in the case of surrender of share, this is actually the voluntary return of share to the company by the shareholder. Shareholder himself returned his share to the company. That is known as surrender of share. The voluntary return of share to the company. Who? By the shareholder. The shareholder himself returned the shares voluntarily to the company is known as surrender of shares. In the surrender also, the shareholder does not get back the amount already paid by him. Here also, in this case also, the shareholder never gets the amount already paid to the company related with the issue of shares. In both the cases, the shareholder didn't get any amount from the company related to the issue of shares. I think you got the clear understanding between the surrender of shares and forfeiture of shares. Both are cancellation of shares. In the forfeited shares, the initiative is taken by the company due to the non-payment of the allotment or for call money. But the surrender of share is initiated by the shareholder himself. That is also due to the non-payment of allotment money, first call, etc. Then we have to learn what are the main differences between forfeiture of share and surrender of share. It's a paragraph question, university question. In the first case, forfeiture of share is made by the company after arrear become due. Surrender of share is made by the shareholder when it is find it is difficult to pay the arrear. If the shareholder feels I can't pay the allotment money when it is due, so here the shareholder voluntarily surrender his share. The second point is forfeiture become compulsory because it is done by the company due to the non-payment. But surrender is not compulsory or is not necessary on the part of the shareholder. Then forfeiture of share that should be carried out by the directors. Board meeting after completing all the procedures related with the forfeiture of share, it is carried out. Lot of 14 days notice period is there. Then general board meeting is very important and we have to pass a resolution, then we can forfeit the shares. But in the case of surrender of shares, it is fully depends on the shareholders will. Then next is the directors forfeit the shares. Then the surrender of shares, it is done by the shareholders. Then forfeiture of share is possible only when the articles of association empowering the board of directors to do so. Then in the case of surrender of share, company is saved from all the formalities, serving notice and other formalities till the period of notice is over. There is no formality to be followed by the company in the case of surrender of shares. That means surrender of shares is purely depends on the shareholder. Based on the shareholder's will, he can voluntarily return at any time. But forfeiture, the company have to follow a lot of formalities. These are the main differences between forfeiture of share and surrender of shares. Thank you.